Welcome in. Let me know if the music's too loud. I'm trying to play around with the volume. Going from there. I need to grab two more books. There's this one. Okay, there's 3 more books. Okay. I have not decided what to color in. But I grabbed a bunch. More of the cute and cozy theme. And I have a lot of spooky books. This one isn't really cute and cozy. I don't know why I grabbed that one. We'll put that one there. This is actually an untouched book. Maybe we'll do that one. But then I'm almost done this book. I like the cute and cozy when it's also kind of... Oh wait, I'm missing a cute and cozy book. Where did I put it? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Also have that one. Yes, I like cute and cozy, but I like unique cute and cozy. Like, I would say this one is still... Yeah, this one's literal humor, and I consider it cozy, cute and cozy, and stuff. This one, I definitely consider cute and cozy. This is all actually Crayola Twistables that I did it in. Definitely cute and cozy. I still consider this one cute and cozy because it's like... You know, it's still in that genre type. Stuff. And this one's very unique, I find. This one actually only has 1 page colored in it. Silly Crimes. Oh no, it's this one. It's the only page that I have colored in it. But I find it adorable. So it's like, you know, it's still cute. These 3 are still cute and cozy. I just... And these 4... I'd say these are still very cute and cozy, but just very unique. I'm contemplating making a cake today. I have to see if I have all the ingredients. Ever since Auntie Chris's live this morning, all I've been thinking about is cake. This one, I've never seen anyone have this coloring book. And this one's super thick paper. It's mixed media paper. You can literally do absolutely anything and everything to this paper and nothing will happen to it. I've done lots of different mediums in this book. But yeah, like this is pencil crayon, pencil crayon. This is watercolor and alcohol marker. It's like when I was experimenting with watercolor and acrylic paint pens and alcohol markers. This one too. I don't like the texture though that it left. It makes me bleh. And then this is just pure alcohol markers, and you can see like you don't even need to have a blotter paper behind it because this is just so thick. This is my most expensive coloring book due to the paper being such high quality. This book is almost done, actually. So part of me feels like I should just get on with it and finish it. But yeah, as you can see. Okay, I feel like the music is a little loud. Okay. But yeah, Alice inspired page. I actually forgot some of the pages that I've done in this book. This is the last page I did in this book. So, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The frilly white dress. Hold on. And the Alice, several pages back. Hold on. The Alice in Wonderland. I like how Matt did that one. Hold on. This one? Or is it this one? Oh, frilly white dress. Okay, yeah. The Alice page. Hopefully it looks cohesive. I feel like this one was pretty cohesive. Yeah. Even this page. I think this page turned out pretty good. Yeah. So far, I'm pretty happy with how this book has turned out. Partway through, I did, I think it was coloring Bumblebee. I learned, she did something with Matchstick Mouse, and she was like, oh, I go through and I base all of the skin tones and whatnot. And I was like, oh my God, I have this book. Why haven't I done that? Because previously I was making her with different skin tones and everything. And I think it was, hold on, was it this one? No. Yeah, just different skin tones based on lighting and timing and stuff. And then I decided to go through, I think it was this page. That's when I decided to go through. Yeah. But Creepy Girl, but it is by an actual artist, Southern Lotus. Hi, Ambient. Welcome in. Yeah. I do love this book. I mean, this paper is such high quality. Which book is that? Looks like one I have. This is Creepy Girl by Southern Lotus. This is the spiral bound one. This is my most expensive coloring book. It has multimedia paper, and I've put it through the paces. By the way, this is when I very first was coloring, and I absolutely hate this page. I tried to do something here, and it didn't work. I hate it. I think I have that one, but not spiral bound. I chose to buy this one spiral bound because of the paper. The paper is multimedia, super, super thick. This is the thickest paper you will ever see in a coloring book. I'm guaranteed that because I've done watercolor, pencil crayons, alcohol markers. Like, you can see it. Like, it just does not leak through. You do not need a behind the paper page with this book. Did it cost a ton of money? Yes. It was $35 Canadian, I believe. Yeah, $35 Canadian for this book. It is, and it's also hardcover too. So it's not cheap. But I'm so happy that I did get this version in this one instead of paperback. But I am almost done. I have like 8 more pages left, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pages left. And then this book is done. So I think I'm just going to put this one here. Yeah. Okay. The perspective of these pages are so interesting. So I'm going to grab my Elcom markers. Oh, I'm also, hold on, I'm missing 2 of them. Here we are. This is the skin tone Ohu set. And honestly, I'm so happy that I considered buying the skin tone ones because I color a lot of trees and background type stuff. And the array of browns and like other colors in it is just spectacular for all of that. Especially when you do a lot of woodwork and that type of stuff. I do not randomize colors in this book either. I actually, plan and think about them for a second. Even though you don't need a blotter paper, because it's spiral bound, the pages do move around. So I do usually end up going like that, at least. This paper also soaks up a lot of ink because it is so thick. So that is also something that you need to consider if you're going to consider getting this version of the book. Oh, yeah, I would love to see the page that you're working on. We can show that on my phone. I could probably show it on my phone. It probably would work. Is it just Amazon paper, the regular bound book? This also is perforated right here by the spiral bounds. So I guess if you wanted to, you could rip it out. But I don't have plans to do that. I do have the creepy doll one on my wish list, I believe. And Southern Lotus does employ actual artists, illustrators, and stuff like that for their books. So I do like that. Unfortunately, Southern Lotus doesn't release all of their books with the spiral bound option, unfortunately, which is sad because I would buy more of their books if they did, because I love the fact that they're spiral bound and that the paper is just such high quality, and you can literally it's whatever you want to use for your medium. Which I don't think a lot of people realize. Mimi, welcome in. I wasn't sure if you were going to come in, so we started working on this page. I had no idea that there was creepy animals and creepy fantasy. I'm going to have to look into that. That's okay. Absolutely. Take a shower. Creepy beauty. I do have that on my wish list. Yes. I was debating getting the regular paperback for the next books because they don't offer all of their books in spiral bound with this such high quality paper. I mean, also though, it is definitely it's more of a financial commitment. I do have Weird Couple on my wish list. I'm still eyeing that up. I really do want that as well. It gives me Morticia and like Gomez vibes. This is, hold on, I have to. It is Creepy Girl by Southern Lotus. They do sell their books in regular paperback like this, but I bought the spiral bound book, and it has mixed media paper. It is beyond super thick. Absolutely any medium you want to use in their spiral bound, not in their regular paper. But yeah, I've used, this is pencil crayon. This is watercolor, alcohol markers, watercolor. This is the page that I discovered I hated texture of watercolors. Alcohol markers. You don't even need blotting paper behind because this page is no, I did not. I got it from Amazon. You can buy it from their website, but I bought it from Amazon because it is the exact same price where I'm from. This was $35 plus shipping when I bought it. It is my most expensive coloring book. I only have 7 pages left in it. I do really like their books. Yeah, they do sell 2 types of books on both on their website and on Amazon. They not every book comes in spiral bound though, which I'm very disappointed at because I would buy way more of their books if I could get this high quality of paper and the fact that it's spiral bound. I'd buy every book just because the fact that this is such high quality multi-use media paper. You don't need this blotting paper here. However, the page does move around a bit, so like on the spirals. So just to protect, making sure that I don't color this page, I put this here when I color. But yeah, as you can see, like there's no bleed through. This was done when it was down here, so that it wasn't hitting it. Yeah, so super obviously more expensive because the quality of the paper is higher, but love it. Yes. So okay. Yeah, I'm missing the stairs. Yeah, like obviously you have to like even though this is slightly darker themed, creepy, obviously because it's called Creepy Girl type coloring book, it is still underneath the cute and cozy theme. So if you like that type of coloring book, Southern Lotus is a really good publisher. They do use only real artists, and they kind of just let their artists create whatever type of book that they want, and then they sell it. So they might have taken it off. I did buy this. Hold on. I have the year I got it in the front of the book, which is 2024. So they probably did stop selling this one in spiral bound. They might have it on their website for spiral bound, but again, they don't offer all of their books in spiral bound, and they might not even. They have the animal printed spiral coloring book for $19.99. Is that American? That's not Canadian prices. So I have the magic. Yeah, I would have to look. I don't know how much it would be for in Canadian. I haven't looked at there. I think I have, or I was looking or considering the magic mushroom one. But I didn't buy it yet. Before the cute and cozy craze, yeah. Obviously, I'm not opposed to the cute and cozy craze, but I do like to have a little bit what I call Halloween vibes. All Halloween vibes, you know, unique books. That is way too light. Hold on. I did not grab the right one. Do you have the book review, like book reviews, like book flip throughs? I is from 20. Okay, yeah. So your creepy girl one is from 2023. So it's definitely not cute and cozy. That didn't exist. That's true. No, but I would still consider this in the cute and cozy, the Alice themed book. I don't have any Alice themed books. There is an Alice themed page in here that I colored. That is the only thing I ever colored that was Alice in Wonderland themed. Who was it? I was watching a book flip through, or was it a book haul video? Maybe it was a book haul or a shopping haul from somebody. I think it was Picky Pens. I want to say it was Picky Pens. And she had a Brothers Grimm book. So your book cut off the top of that page, Anastasia. This one? Yeah. Or like, yeah, she's like in the. Oh. Maybe because it's long. Like this book is quite long. This is like super long paper. So instead of. So I feel like maybe they just cut the image and made it longer. There's a light on the wall there so that will be the light source. Yeah, this light. There's also this light source because this is a furnace. I'm not very good at coloring light sources. I tend to ignore them. I need to get better. Oh, need is a different. Well, I should get better. I should practice. Ooh, Graphic light on light sources. I can say yes. I would. There's light sources, gemstones. I want to get better at. And what else was there? There's one more other technique I want to get better at, but I can't remember it off the top of my head now. Oh, what was it? No, I can't remember what the other light source. The other light source. You can. Discord would probably be better. I'm on Discord more than I'm on anything else. Like I pay attention to Discord more than anything else, is what I should say. What was I gonna say? Mimi, when you were in Auntie Chris's live today, I said you would be the one to choose the page that we colored, or the book that we colored. So I did pull out other books. We don't have to color this page. I can finish it later. But I have this one. We have this one, which is untouched. This one, I mean, I don't like buying these type of books, but I was given Dolly Parton is gone. Pardon? Did she die? When did she die? Ivy Flower Stream. Oh, okay. She was... I mean, she must have been in at least her 70s. Well, that's a dampener. Oh, she was 80. I feel like that's really young. Well, that's depressing. I'm sure it's going to be all over. I mean, probably already is all over the news. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You know what? That's all right. Look, that happens. That, yeah, she definitely was a very, very kind and generous woman. I also liked her in the movies. What was it? Hillbillies in Beverly Hill. I always remember her in that movie. Or am I remembering that right? Yeah, Hillbillies of Beverly Hill. That's such an old movie. That was like a movie from my childhood, though. But yes, so what I was saying is to Mimi, I told her in your stream, though, Auntie Chris, that she could choose the book Smoky Mountain Christmas. I think I remember watching that. Sylvester Stallone. Oops. All right. Move the camera. So yes, so Mimi, do you see any books here that you would like to choose from? I mean, I also, the Cozy Corner. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is such a good book. No. What would you rather? Cozy Corner is untouched, so obviously I would, I wouldn't mind coloring in that at all. So up to you. You've narrowed it down. Now you just have to choose. This one I use pencil crayons in, and yeah, like pencil crayons. This one I have no idea. You'd have to look. Get the vibe of it first. She said cute and spooky. Cute, spooky, cute. Cutie? Okay. In the pile to the right of spooky, cute. Cute and spooky? Is this the one that we're talking about? Or this one? The one with the ghost or the one with the bear? Cute and spooky. The Cocoa Out. Okay. Okay. This one. Yes. Yes, this one or yes, this one. Ghost or bear? Bear. Okay, bear. Okay. This one. Okay. So this one is one of my oldest coloring books. It's a Jade Summer book. I got it in 2021. These are all Crayola Twistables, but got a phone call. No problem. That looks like a cute book. Yes, it's a Jade Summer book. These are all Crayola Twistables when I was a baby colorist. I love Crayola Twist. I still have them. Actually, let's pull them out. Hold on. Here they are. I keep them in this bucket. Apparently with some knockoff glitter pens that I never use from Studio. These are not good. Do not buy these. I didn't buy these. I was gifted these. 1 second. Let me just move the alcohol markers off the table because they take up space. Okay. Yeah, these were my first thing. This was my first medium that I used. In all of my books were the Twistables. And like, I feel like I got decent coverage and definition. But I also feel like they are the reasons why I don't really like Prismas, because Twistables are a harder medium. Like core is harder and they're not as soft and pliable. So that's probably why I don't really like Prismas, because I went from this to Prismas and I'm like, I hate these. So thank you. This page, I'm still in love with this page, but I don't know if you can really tell. Like, this is when I really started getting into gradients and like shading and like mushing the colors in, I guess. I have no idea what I tried to do here. Don't ask me. It looks like I tried multiple colors in here. Oh, this is a whip? I have a whip in here? Okay, people, we have a whip. I need to go my Crayola Twistables and swatch them. I assume the pencils and I have a bunch in a bag. These, okay, there's two different types. I do have the crayons as well. Hold on. In an old school pencil crayon box. Yes, I do have the Twistables as well. By the way, these say they're silly scented. They're not. Yeah, so these are Crayola twistable pencil crayons, and those are the twistable regular crayons. But okay, apparently we have a whip. So here it is. So, man, I haven't used my Twistables in so long. Hold on, let me try to find a decent color for this, for these ghosts. Apparently I colored them orange in the eyes. I do not remember doing this. Oh, wait. Here it is. Okay. Let's start with the gray. I feel very out of practice using these. Also, let me know if we need to switch up the music and that this one is getting annoying. Which it kind of slightly is starting to get on my nerves, so we might switch the music in a minute. Okay. Actually, let me go to my music. Ooh, actually, Pumpkinshire is actually a really good one. This one I used to listen to a lot when I was first. It kind of reminds me about the Pirates of the Caribbean Disney ride. But my philosophy is you can never offend somebody if the music doesn't even have words. Is pretty much how I feel. So, no one ever gets mad at me about my music choices because the music doesn't even have words for you to get mad about. Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's literally called Pumpkinshire. Ambient music. What color should we make the ghosts? Purple is a good idea. Blue for the complementary color. What about if we make one blue, one purple? We could do that. Or purple is actually the complement, as it also is secondary color. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The good thing about this book too is that, like, who says that a ghost isn't purple? Or, you know, that, you know, you could color combos in this book can be anything and everything, because no one can tell you otherwise. They don't know what a ghost looks like. Technically, they're see-through. I know that. But, you know, we don't know if they're multicolored or whatnot. When was the last time you talked to a ghost? I think I'm gonna have to darken that up a bit. Or made of glitter. Exactly. Actually, I could see ghosts being glittery, very much so, because they're translucent, and translucent stuff sparkles when light hits them. I guess that's a vampire. Blah blah. That yeah, yeah, but also translucent things are sparkly a bit. They reflect light differently. Oh, you know what? Where is it? Here it is. No, I guess this color is. This color is running out. That's okay. Twilight when they were teens, they're 30. Hey, I'd had a Twilight, major Twilight era too. I'm only 30, so yeah, that makes sense. Only 30? Well, yes, I am only. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Wait. Sorry. Am I 30? Am I 31? I'm 31. Jesus, I can't even remember the fact that my birthday was in May. Oh my gosh. Yes, I am 31 now. And, yeah. I just can't believe I just forgot how old I was. Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Okay, so that picture is actually when I was 23. So I need to update that photo now that I think about it. I was in Hawaii with my grandmother at the time that photo took, and I've just never bothered to update it. Um, I will probably update my photos at some point. I've just uh I'm not well, how old is no, Jess is younger than me, I believe. If I remember correctly. Pretty sure she's only in her 20s. I think she's 27. I think so too. I think she's only like 27, 28. Jess is 27. Okay, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I already did that. Okay. This is probably. I am. She is extremely talented. But you know what? Age and talent don't really have a correlation. Well, I guess it can and can't. No. Yes, they do. But what I mean is like, um, like I meant that like it. You know, you don't need to be up there in age to be talented. Is what I meant. Is that you can be super young and be just as talented as somebody who is triple or zillion times older than you is what I was trying to get at. If I'm not making sense. I'm trying to say that age is just a number and that, you can. Yeah, that's true. Um, you develop skills that help with your talents, and Jess is both talented and skilled. I would have to say she she is very good, and I enjoy her content a lot. I definitely learned quite a bit from watching her videos um, about different ways she does things. Now she's a pharmacist and never draws. Coloring Commander and Bumblebee. Yeah, I just started following Coloring Commander. Like I think last week. Um, and I watched a live for the first time the other day. But Bumblebee was the very first person I followed. So. Oh, your daughter. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. Yes. I know. Same with my boyfriend. My boyfriend actually went to school for art and for photography and art, and he can draw. He does like all this stuff, and he has his degree in digital art. Does this boy use it? No. He does do photography, and him and his best friend go out and do those types of things, but he doesn't do it for a career. But he's very talented at it. Okay. Now I'm going to do a technique that I don't usually do because I'm actually kind of allergic to it, but I'm going to do it anyways. So this is, I mean, obviously this is Vaseline, but it's mixed with baby oil that I've mixed in with it. And I'm going to buff out the pencils, the crayon. I don't do this very often because you technically can use just Vaseline, but it doesn't work that well. And you can use baby oil, but it's very messy because it's very liquidy. However, so you, I'm pretty sure that's what I used on here to get it this smooth. So yeah, so if you mix the Vaseline and baby oil together, I've heard chapstick too, but I don't know. It probably has to Fantasy World with Promise Chromos, but that did that on Fantasy. I have used this on my Prismas. This technique. The only thing is that I'm highly allergic to baby oil. So I have to be careful when I do this technique because I will get covered in hives and rashes. So that's why I don't use this very much. But this is why you just take a Q-tip. I've mixed it in. I actually, and also the Vaseline will solidify and reabsorb the baby oil. But you don't need that much. That is actually a little too much. But I would be skeptical. Use Vaseline on Amazon paper. It works fine. You don't need to be skeptical. I've done it on multiple pages in different books. Oh my God, be careful. Yes, I am going to be careful. I usually grab like a page to cover my hand with. And it melts the wax. You do not need very much of this stuff. Do you have gloves? No, I don't. But also, I'm careful. And I have reactant and stuff. But I also, that's why I like keep my finger, uh, like up here instead of down below. Um, some people use like paintbrushes and stuff, but I've never found the paintbrushes work very well with this method, but that's just me. You can also, there's some people have like dipped their crayons in it while they're using it. Um, you could do that too. Wow, that works good. Yeah, it does. Um, it works real freaking good. Um, which is also like, which is why I like it, why I like this method so much, which is why I made the compound of it. And I just keep this on my art thing, like my storage. And I just, and it will dry, by the way. This will dry and it will be completely smooth. Um, so there's that. And like a little bit goes a long way. So like literally I've had this thing for at least 3 years and it's barely been used. So there's that. Now most people would be able to flip it and go like that. I just have to be careful when I do it like that. You'd probably be a bit messier than me. These do work with pencil crowns. Pretty much any wax base, medium, you can do this method with. Uh, I believe it actually is. 1 second. Hold on. Yes. You're correct. That is the artist of this book. There you go. One second. I have to. This is the baby bottle that I bought when I did this. That's how little I've used. So yeah, so I love this method. And I do recommend using it. Cowboy packets. I have no idea what that is. Not much. No. That was the smallest bottle of baby oil I could find at the time. And I'm going to have it for the rest of my life. What color should we color the cat? I think it should have some black or gray highlights for sure. I think orange would be a little too much though. Cowboy packets. No, I have no idea what that is. Neither does ambient. Oh, wait. Is that the thing with the fire where you take like tinfoil and you put like potatoes and like your piece of meat and usually corn, but not always. And then you like roll it up with the like butter and spices and stuff, and then you chuck it into the bottom of the fire and just let it cook while you're sitting around the fire. Ah, okay. Apparently, I didn't know that. It's been holy crap. I don't even remember the last time I make them in the oven. Okay, well, yes. I mean, but yeah, that's a camping thing. But if you don't want to make them, then you you don't have to. My boyfriend has decided that he's gonna actually stay at his house tonight. Um, because of work stuff that he's doing tomorrow. I have no idea why it's laying down like that. Why is it going? Oh, my hand was wet still because I had to wash it after that. Okay, well, that sucks. Oh, okay. Well, yes. Um, that's true. If you've promised your man. I made my man take me to the grocery store yesterday so that I could buy chocolate chips so that I could make him banana bread. Have I made him banana bread yet? No. Will I make him banana bread? Eventually. So right now I have decided that I do have the time and I do want to stream Monday through Friday, maybe Saturday, but I know that's a lot. But I also have the time to do it, and it helps kind of structure my days right now, so that, you know, I'm not being unproductive. So I am considering doing daily streams right now, but I don't know. I streamed yesterday and no one showed up, but that's okay. I colored a picture, and then my sister called me and said she needed to be rescued from her children. And so I went and did ant stuff. Which is okay. I don't expect everybody or lots of people to come into my streams. It's more of a me thing. And, you know, I like it when people come hang out with me. But I also know that people have lives and they can't just sit here and watch me color. So. Okay, what color should we do? Do this cat. I think I'm going to do blue and then purple for the wings. We're going to do that. I just ate a banana. Did it taste good? But yes. Also, like between Auntie Chris's stream and my stream, I did go like on a mental health walk for 20 minutes. It's nice and sunny out. And, you know, to get my butt out of the house for a bit. So, you know, just trying to keep moving and being productive throughout the day. I did my dishes as well when I got back after the walk. And then I also ate something before I streamed, which is why I didn't stream right at 12 o'clock because I was still eating. So I was a few moments late. But yes, for now, I don't know what time would be best. I think I need to move my streams a bit later, probably for some days, because it is, I mean, it's 1:30 now. I don't really like bananas, but I like baking with them. So, but I know lots of people like them. I got an error message, went for a bike ride, and have to do my cat's dishes after stream. Yeah. Yeah, you know, adulting chores before and after stream. Very important. I did my dishes before stream. And also, I have an apple tree in my backyard. So yesterday I picked all of them. So after stream, or I didn't pick all of them. There's still a ton left on the tree. But I picked an entire bag. So I'm going to process those and do something with them. I might just freeze them. I might like peel them and, do all of that stuff. And then freeze them for when I need or want apples. I guess I could do that. I went to the food pantry before stream. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe a food pantry near me would like some fresh apples. Usually they don't take them though. They don't usually take fresh food. At least not in my area. Like food banks and stuff, if people have like apples or like extra food from their gardens, they won't take them. Even if people want to donate them. Mine always has fresh food. Yeah, no, like they won't even like if a farmer, like an actual full-blown credited farm says, "Hi, we would like to donate X amount of produce and stuff here," like they won't accept them, which is kind of stupid. Like I think it only has to be like it has to come from grocery stores, those type of donations, which is stupid because I don't know any grocery store that actually donates. Except for, well, no, actually there is a few here. But like, why not accept the fresh vegetables and food like that are spares from people's actual gardens? I'm sure there's a logistic reason for it. I just don't know of it. Because I'm a vegetarian. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Do I have gold? I don't. I have gold there, though. Do I have gold? No, I'm sure I have gold. I have silver. I must have gold in here somewhere. That's orange. Here it is. Well, Ambient, if you lived closer to me, I would 100% give you a giant bag of apples from this tree so that it wouldn't go to waste. Like my landlord, she doesn't do anything with apples. She just lets them fall on the ground and rot every year. And I'm like, really? Really? So wasteful. I think, why is this page being, hold on. seen other neighborhoods put out baskets of lemons and apples. That's a good idea. I don't think my landlord would like that. She would probably freak out, honestly. She doesn't really. She's not very well. She likes the people that she chooses to be around, but she's not really a people person. And the idea of people coming into her area or like even near her house, I don't think she would appreciate. Which is fine. I can respect it. Like, it is her house. It's her safe space and everything. But yeah. Yay, we did a whip. Using a, you know what? I should really use these more often. They're still really good. I just don't. Because I thought I moved on to adult art supplies. But what the heck is an adult art supply anyways? So there it is. I honestly, yeah, I recommend doing this method. Mixing the petroleum jelly and like Vaseline jelly with baby oil. Just don't touch it if you're allergic. Because it really does smooth out. Where's another one that I'm pretty sure I used it on these wings too. Probably didn't touch it there. But, oh, actually, you know what? One page that I can show you. Country horror stories, and the last one was about an elderly couple and an honor system produce stand. Oh, yeah, no. That's not good. Where was it? These are all Crayola Twistables as well. Yeah. Where was it? Oh, here. This is the very first page I ever did the method on. And just switching it from what this looks like to this. Yeah. So, yeah. But you can definitely, like, and you can tell, like, this page is way shinier, too, with the finish. That and the from the chemical reaction that the wax gives to. Oh no, I'm pretty sure I did it on these two. This one I didn't. Yeah, honestly, like this whole book is twistables. That's all that these ones are. And oh, I did it on here. I did it on some parts. Oh, this one, I can't remember. It was inspired by somebody. They did this page in, not this page in particular, but in a book. They did all pink, of different shades of pink. And I was coloring in this book, and I was like, oh, I want to try that, but with all like one color. And this page was next. So I did it in all greens, and I did add some yellows and oranges. So it's not completely all greens, but it is mostly. I buffed out this blue for sure. I think I buffed out the greens too in this one. I definitely buffed out the flower. I think I buffed out almost this entire thing. Yes. This method works with Prismas, regular pencil crayons, like these twistable, like all the twistables are is the fact that they have plastic around them instead of the paper. So like regular crayons, I think I've used it with Faber-Castells, Art Loft pencil crayons. I know I've used it on Staedtlers as well. Staedtlers, you have to be careful. They just like they touch this stuff and they start to melt. So like they very much do react to it. They have a stronger reaction, but they don't harm the regular pencil crayons at all, as long as it's wax based. Or well, I guess not because I'm pretty sure Prismas are oil based. But anyways, either way, every single one I've used them on, it has worked. Have not tried on watercolors though. Don't quote me on watercolors because I haven't used those yet. But pretty much any pencil crayon I've used them on. Pencil crayon, crayons, it works. Oh, here's a whip that I forgot about and I didn't realize, and I moved on to here. But I do need to finish that, but I don't feel like it right now. Yeah. Who was it? Was it Amy? Amy was streaming. And I did that page for a quick little to do something. But yeah. So I need to put a marker in this book. Because there's a whip in it. I'm sure this book would look amazing in alcohol markers, but because I've did so many, like 23 pages with pencil crayons, I don't really want to. I want to see the whole book done in pencil crayons. But that's just me. But here's what the next page looks like. Is that a pumpkin? I didn't, you know what? It was so long ago when I mixed this. I kind of just squirted like a few teaspoons into it. I think it is a pumpkin, but it's polka dot shaped. Yeah, I would start with a few teaspoons and mix it in. It will go, like the Vaseline will have a reaction to it and it will liquefy it a bit. I mixed it with a palette knife, I think. Yeah. Anyways, the Vaseline will melt a bit, but it will solidify again and it will become a gel state once again. And you can pretty much just, you know what, honestly, you can add as much baby oil as you want. But definitely you need at least a couple teaspoons to tablespoons in here. And I just kept mixing it. And it is definitely a pumpkin. Yeah, let me know how it works for you. Also, that's when I picked up this. I've had this also for you. I think I'm running low. Oh, I'm really running low. Okay, apparently I went to the dollar store, I think, to buy these, like Q-tips. I don't use them for anything else but art supplies, but apparently I'm running low. So I'll have to go and buy more. But besides that, we all need to start do some adulting stuff. Ooh, I think those would be good. Maybe I'll look into those. I have seen those. But yeah, you just want something to buff with. I've tried using like paintbrushes and stuff. Some people I've actually seen of somebody, she'll paint the whole, like she'll paint a section at a time of what she's doing with it beforehand, and then she'll do her coloring on top. Because of my allergy, I've tried that, but I ended up having really bad reactions because it ended up getting all over my hands. So I personally don't do that method, but you can always play around with it. I've seen people who just dip their pencil crayons in it. I just use straight Vaseline. Yeah, so again, people just use straight Vaseline. Some do straight baby oil. Some do a combo of the two, like me. Yeah, some people just dip their pencil crown straight into the mixture and then color. That also has good results. It's up to you. You just play around with it. And don't do it a book. Like, don't do it on a page that your test for all of them. That like one that you really want to do, or you could. Really, nothing's going to happen to the page. So this is Amazon paper, and it's fine. If it was thinner or worse than Amazon paper, probably would have an issue. But there's very few cases, which is Amazon is better than other books. But yeah, I think we all have to adult now and do some things. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I am going to stream tomorrow, but I don't know what time yet. I think it's probably going to be a bit later of a time, depending. We'll see, though. And we'll see which book we do. Maybe tomorrow we might finish this page, now that we've started it. We'll see. But I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you in Discord, obviously. And enjoy, and good luck adulting. Oh, thank you, Mimi. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great night or a great day. It's only 1:40. It's almost 2 p.m. here. So, bye, Atlanta. Bye, Mimi. I hope you have a great night, guys.